Hey everybody, it's Monday, April Fools, right? April 1st. It is Monday. I will be putting out the new edition of MMT Trader later today. If you want to get a copy, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial. In the meantime, today you can take a look at the back issues. The report comes out later. Stock market doing very well, on the path to new all-time highs and then some. You know, when I think back to November and December at the market correction where I was telling everybody to buy that correction, it was only a correction. I lost a lot of subscribers in that period. And I have to tell you that in the time since I have been producing this MMT Trader report, 3 years now, one thing has become very apparent to me. My eyes have been truly open to behavior, human behavior, and how that sabotages people. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Success is easy. We make it hard. And I saw once again in that period of November, December, when it was a correction, how people allow fear to take control of themselves, how they lack patience, how they look to assign blame and never take responsibility for their own actions. These are the main ingredients that cause failure. I'm not saying this is easy, and that's something I have repeated often. This is not easy. You are fighting against your own emotions. You are fighting against your own most basic instincts, that fight or flight instinct. It takes a lot of willpower and a lot of discipline and a lot of strength to subvert that feeling. Most people can't do it. Sorry. Most people cannot do it. I probably turn away more people now than I even accept into this program, because just judging from the questions that people ask, I can tell whether or not, it's not about whether or not they can be a success. Everybody can be a success. It's more about understanding whether or not they have the grit, the determination, the stick-to-itiveness to make it happen, because that's really what it boils down to. I have likened this program to Navy SEAL training. A lot of people come out, they want to become Navy SEALs. Maybe 200-300 people join a particular class. At the end, you maybe have 15, 16, 17 people who make it through. And it's not about who is the strongest or who is the fastest or who is the most athletic. You have people trying out for Navy SEALs that have Olympic level athletic ability, and they fail and they quit. It's about those who are determined to stick it out, no matter how difficult and how painful and how much adversity they face. And people ask me, like, what is the secret to successful trading? What types of techniques must I have? There are none. There's one simple, basic thing, and that is something that I have repeated time and time again. So often I have said this. It's just the ability to handle adversity and push through it. And also having patience. I've used the line before from Warren Buffett: the markets are a mechanism for transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient. That sounds like just some kind of little jingoistic comment, but nothing is more true than that. Nothing. Now, many of you who come here and watch these videos, and maybe some of you who have been subscribers of mine, are on the quest for what I call the system fairy, that perfect system that's going to pick you up and take you to where you want to go without any stress or any worry or any hardship, with some kind of unrealistic thought that you're going to have some system with these tiny little stop losses that are going to stop you out every once in a while with a small little loss, but then every other trade you'll have 5 winning trades and 1 losing trade with a tiny loss because that system is just perfectly designed. That's not going to happen. You will be tested. Let me tell you this. No matter what approach you take, no matter what methodology you employ, whether that's trading with stop losses, which, by the way, most successful professional traders do not use stop losses. That is a guaranteed loss. That goes hand in hand with the wrong advice of cut your losses short and let your profits run, as if you know the future. That if you cut that loss, it would have become a bigger loss. Or if you are holding a profit, you know the profit is going to get bigger. I mean, how many times have we all been in situations where you have a profit and it turns into a loss, or you cut your loss thinking that was the prudent thing to do, and if you would have held, it turned into a profit? The key is the ability to work out of situations, and great traders will never say, I'm putting in a stop loss. When a position is bad and they know it is bad, what great traders will say is, I am going to work out of that position. As long as it takes, the great trader will work out of that position. But many of you are on a quest for the system fairy, thinking there is something out there. And that either stems from impatience. That's another thing. And I've gone over this so many times that most of you think you are coming into this game looking for money and looking for profits and looking for glory as a trader, when in fact you are looking for action. If things go slow, if there are not the trades for you to make, or if you are in a trade and it is not doing anything, or it is against you, you become impatient. You want out. You want to exit. You want to run. You want to flee. And that is because really your true underlying motivation is action. You are seeking action and not money, not profits, not dollars, or whatever your currency happens to be in. Now, some of you might dismiss what I'm saying. Fine. Go ahead. But this is all proven. All proven. Every trade I make is a profitable trade. Maybe not immediately, and in most cases not immediately. It's clear that I see things way ahead of the masses, way ahead of the crowd. My understanding of MMT and the monetary system and the function of the monetary system is superior than whatever else is out there, even superior than other mainstream economists. I am the only one, remember, who has an applied approach to MMT. Interestingly enough, a lot of the MMT people out there, the so-called founders, the leaders, they've been bearish for a long time, wrongly so. They don't even follow their own insights, which is kind of weird to me. I just don't understand it. But that's their problem, not mine. But the endless search for the system fairy, the inability to be patient, the need for action or reward, instantaneous reward, overtakes everything else. It's a primitive base instinct. It's immature. It's something that needs to be controlled. And for a lot of you, you choose not to control it for whatever reason. Maybe there's some gratification that comes from that. The losing provides gratification for a lot of people too. I know they would never admit that, but it's true. Some people want to lose. They maybe don't understand that consciously, but subconsciously they want to lose. Maybe they deem themselves not worthy of having good things, of being profitable, of making money. So they lose, and then they could, cry the victim, somebody else's fault. It's Mike Norman's service, or MMT, is good and it's interesting, but it doesn't work for trading. That's all nonsense. It works better than anything else. But it doesn't matter what you do. You could use moving averages. You could use your candle bars, your candlesticks. I don't care. No matter what you use, at some point or another, you are going to be tested. And then the true you is going to come out. Fight or flight reaction. You are going to flee. You're going to go back on the endless quest for the system fairy. thinking that she is out there somewhere just waiting to take you in her arms and carry you to where you want to go. And you're just going to be able to kick back and thank you, System Fairy. Like a child who is looking to be embraced by his mommy or her mommy. So, folks, nothing has become more apparent to me than this human behavior since I've been working with people and putting this report out and seeing. I remember very clearly back in November and December, and boy, did I get some nasty emails at that time. You're an idiot. You're stupid. How can you buy this? It's crashing. It's going down. Yada, 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 on and on and on. How do these people feel now? How will these people feel at Dow 30,000, Dow 36,000? And by the way, this is not perma-bull talk. This is understanding the fundamentals. And I have gone over this and over this and over this. My subscribers now know, the ones who have stuck with me, they know what is the reason behind this. You know, the bull market is 10 years old and it is confounding everybody. Not me. Not my people who have learned. That's another thing. People say, oh, this is over my head. That is another way of saying, I don't feel like learning. I don't feel like educating myself. I don't feel like putting in the work. Work is a 4-letter word for a lot of people. Now that work could be physical for some people. That could be mental for others. All right? But it still requires work. It still requires commitment. It still requires a belief in yourself and deeming yourself worthy of good things and profits and success. A lot of you out there, you don't want that. You think you want that, but you don't. Go back and read the comments on this channel back in November and December. All the smug, cocky fools who talked about the market crashing and how I was wrong. Go back and read those comments. Where are they now? They disappeared like cockroaches crawling back into the woodwork. There's no secret, people. There's no secret. Commitment, work, determination, grit. Building resilience. Facing adversity and rising above it. I'll take any system, and I'll make money with it. I'll throw darts at a dartboard and make money with it. You can't, I can. Have a nice day.